lead vocal, which is this gnarly thing in the center of the chorus. And is this happening? You know, is, since you've multi-tracked it and everything, is a more natural, smoother, gentler sound. That's the approach we were going for.
Yeah.
Then we also have you will or you won't or you do, know, whatever. And this is getting really dense at this point. It's very hard to make them all apparent.
Yeah, so my first thing is I would take it out of the first chorus. I would have that
Great.
will
I was
you
thinking
want
the
thing.
same thing.
Right. Beautiful.
Okay. Done. What else though? Sonically.
I wondered about I don't know, thinning them out maybe, making them a little sharper. Because right now they sound very sort of wide and wet. So I wondered about a little EQ punch.
Okay, we have this backup part by Ben, which is a nice, sweet part. And it's so sweet it disappears into all the other stuff that's going on, which is, you know, the chorus is getting very dense at this point. So let's figure out a way to make them jump out a little more. And Ben is suggesting thinner, sharper. Okay, well let's just work on some EQ for a second. Can I close this window? Let's make it sharper.
That's nice.
So this is pretty fast. You can get something really quick with this. Let's see what our dynamics are. Let's get some compression on there. So I'm saying the compression, so at the lowest, the point where you have the least amount of gain reduction, which is the softest part of the vocal, you have almost no gain reduction at all. So I'm adjusting the threshold. So in that down, right at the end when he's at his lowest pitch, there's very little gain reduction going on. That's sort of my default setting for how to use the compression. And try compressing a little harder. I'm doing this also after the EQ. So all the low end that's in his voice, especially in those high falsetto voices, those actually have a lot of low end in them, believe it or not, because the head voice has more of that softer tone versus the more nasal tone, which is in the da-na-na-na-na versus da-na-na-na-na-na. So it's backwards than what you would think. But
which I'd like to point out is exactly what I sound like.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's amazing what, you know, some processing can do to these vocals. So it actually sounds kind of natural, even though we've manhandled it quite a bit. In the context of all the music that's playing, it doesn't sound like it's wildly effective. But it does poke through better. Also, we have a little automation here. In terms of the volume. Right here, you can see the start them soft and I let them get louder. And this is a way of trying to introduce them into the mix of the chorus, but not have them pop in right away and start crowding things overly. It's more like they sneak in underneath, and by the end of the chorus, you're aware of this melody going on and the lyric that's there. Alloy, iZotope, thank you.